Today, our biggest problem is overconsumption of resources. This is ultimately caused by rapid population growth, and with current projections expected to reach 10.1 billion by the end of this century, with already unsustainable consumption patterns, this is a problem. Our humanity's ecological footprint shows that humanity is now using resources and services a third more than capacity. This undermines resilience of ecosystem services which future generations depend on. If we consume like low-income countries, the world could roughly sustain 13.6 billion people. If we consume like high-income countries, the Earth could sustain just 2.1 billion people. If we all lived like Americans, only 1.4 billion people would be supported. Consumerism is on the rise, influenced by increased affluence and the spread of globalization. People now associate consumption and buying of new things with happiness, thus increasing people to buy even more, especially around Christmas time and Thanksgiving, where culture has shifted from traditional values to one of consumption and expenditure. Retail corporations play on this need and the season in order to maximize profits, intensifying consumption and therefore resource use and depletion. Examples of this are Black Friday and Cyber Monday. US Black Friday sales in 2009 were over $595 million, up 11% from 2008, even during a recessionary period. Sales increased in 2010 to $648 million. Retailers use Black Friday promotions to lure shoppers to their stores, with extended shopping hours, hourly deals, and in-store promotions leading to increased Black Friday sales. With the growth of Cyber Monday, consumption is increasing even further. Sales on Cyber Monday in 2009 were $887 million, up 5% from 2008. Cyber Monday gives retailers the ability to extend those promotions, as well as offering a larger product selection for increased online sales.
A few years ago, British retailers decided to get in on the act. One major credit card company reckons we'll spend nearly $3 billion in the UK today, a third more than last year.
Although being in many ways a conventional social event, Black Friday can result in shoppers getting whipped into a moral panic, leading to scenes of violent shopping. There seems to be an element of survival of the fittest, where social norms are abandoned in order for individuals to come out on top in the race to consume, as demonstrated by this middle-aged woman snatching a blender off a small child. The people causing this disorder are not the criminalised other, they are generally law-abiding citizens. An example of the breakdown of societal norms can be seen in the act of queuing. Day to day, queuing isn't given a second thought, and has become a widely accepted way to behave. However, come Black Friday, the social norm that is queuing seems to go out of the window. In interviews conducted during the 2014 Black Friday, many shoppers described how they would miss out if they didn't push, kick and elbow their way towards the good deals, with many justifying their behaviour by saying, well, everyone else is doing it. Evidence from recent Black Fridays indicates that the chaotic disorder and violence is becoming romanticised and is even a family holiday ritual in the United States, while the popularity of Black Friday is ever increasing in the UK.
The events of Black Friday get so violent, police intervention is needed. Examples of this violence, for example in 2008, where a Walmart employee was trampled to death after the surge of crowds. A man was shot following an argument over a car park space in Walmart. A 23-year-old man was doused with pepper spray by police for causing violent behaviour. Shoppers continue to drop and are even killed as a result of the industry-wide Black Friday marketing practice.
There was mayhem as US import Black Friday hit Britain. Shoppers wrestled one another to get their hands on discount goods. As the scene spiraled out of control, the police were called in. Several people were arrested across the country and stores were closed temporarily.
In the UK, police were called to stores in Manchester, Cardiff, Newcastle upon Tyne, London, Dundee and Glasgow to deal with reports of violence and disorder.
This increase in popularity is unhealthy when you take the bigger picture into account. Consumerism is the root cause of a serious problem affecting all of Earth's inhabitants, environmental degradation, Black Friday is a pertinent example of people's zombie-like behaviour and shows an ignorance for all the natural resources required to produce all material commodities consumed by humans. Consumerism may well be the single greatest threat to environmental and social sustainability on the planet. Overconsumption, encouraged by events like Black Friday, leads to ecological and environmental destruction. Environmental destruction on a global scale is gradually becoming a direct threat to human beings. Because of overconsumption, huge areas of land have been deforested, reefs, mangroves and wetlands have degenerated, and the Earth's climate has changed, which ultimately leads to more frequent natural disasters.
All of which are a concern for life.